Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Pig Sooie. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Razorbacks would kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Sun Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass this time. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Inside the 10. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but an important takeaway.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Suddenly, off the interception, it's first and goal for this offense. Toss play to the outside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Then he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. As the first down is still going. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. First down here for this offense. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Sun Devils will line up here on 1st down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. Trying to extend the play. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Second down and goal upcoming. They go with a direct snap. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
Coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Snags a quick throw. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's caught downfield. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a 1st down for the Hogs. And Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that 1st down. Nice play.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. Now they'll run it on the toss. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Tight end makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Here comes the point after attempt. And it's good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Catch made over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly...
And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Sun Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Well, the first job here, just hold on to the football. The last drive ended in that fumble. He's brought down out at the 46.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting him the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big gain.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch is made down the middle. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
The Razorbacks pick up enough for a first down. Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Direct snap to the back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arkansas.
The Razorbacks have 1st and 10 here.
Get set.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the flat by the running back. Oh, the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. This one will be fair caught. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Foster. The defense drops him for a loss. It went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Running out of time in the pocket. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Past the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to start the second half. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, you're going to throw for the first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Important second down play coming up. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And the Razorbacks are looking to keep this drive going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The Razorbacks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Ball handed off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on first down. He'll throw it now. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake throws the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The sure hands. It's Foster. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with me. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to...
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
How the offense trying to go play action there, but how about the big man in the middle? This defensive tackle showing you he's athletic as well. Gets to the quarterback, comes up with a big sack.
That sack sets up a second down and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Sun Devils looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Sun Devils line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. They finally corral him at the 1. 2nd and goal for the offense. As a design quarterback keeper. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
I think that thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here's the second down play.
Get set. That's the end of the third quarter of play. The score, Arkansas 35, Arizona State 21. 42 spike.
Ball handed to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1 on the play. Brings up third down.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught quickly.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Razorbacks getting set on 1st and 10. There's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Some pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And stop him right at the 24.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. A quick juke. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. Now it's second down here. The shotgun handoff here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Tiny space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. And the pass is incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got to...
Looking to throw it deep. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the win streak continues for this team. Good job, Kirk, bouncing back. They're just getting stronger and stronger now.
You've seen their stock start to really rise, and these players seem to be buying in. Credit to the coaching staff for leading this streak and keeping this team together after that loss a few weeks back. You can tell this team is bought all the way in.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.